Chapter 5, picking up the tab, page 108. There's a lot of confusion out there about taxes. Who pays? Who pays the most? What is the purpose of taxes? You may be surprised to learn that taxes do have a purpose other than stomping on the poor. There's a lot of misdirection about the purpose of taxes. Some people who ought to know better, and I firmly believe that they do know better, actually claim that the purpose of taxes is to pay for essential government services, granting those people the benefit of the doubt and granting that maybe 5 or 10% of our taxes are put to that nefarious use. It is possible that all of them are not lying all of the time. Occasionally, they may just be misinformed and not outright lying. There are two primary purposes of taxes. Well, there can't be two primary purposes. One purpose must be secondary. So the primary purpose of taxes is the same as the primary purpose of business. It is to pay off the investors. Every year, but particularly in election years, billions of dollars are invested in good government. Politicians don't come cheap. Competition is steep. There's a big entry-level wall and a moat, too. You gotta have a lot of ready cash. An investment in good government has a yield approximately 2,000 times the yield of any other investment. For every dollar spent buying a politician or judge, you can expect a return of between $200 and $1,200. If you look just at the low end, that $200 return represents 20,000% return. Since the return often takes place in just 1 or 2 months, it can be annualized at a return of 240,000%. What? You did know that this is a capitalist country, didn't you? What? You don't know capitalism? The only purpose of capitalism is to pay off the investors. Just ask any Harvard MBA. If some company says that they are green or socially responsible or any other high-level good-feeling thing, it is said only because the company believes that it will help pay off the investors. That, and only that. Capitalism is the only game in town. Fortunately, this is a high-stakes game. There are entry barriers that eliminate the undesirables. You can buy a local politician, say an alderman, selectman, or councilman, for a few $100s, or maybe just a glass of beer and a comfort lady. If you want the blacktop contract, the electrical or plumbing work, or even the food service concession for the school, city hall, or ballpark, you may be able to outmaneuver your competitors for just a few $1,000s. Unless, of course, your competitor played football or the like with someone big in the city hall. But to buy in effectively at the federal level takes hundreds of thousands of dollars. You can contribute $25 or $100 or even $1,000 to Senate, House, or presidential candidates, but that is like peeing in the ocean to influence the stone gentleman on Easter Island. You will have limited success. Fortunately, the Constitution protects free speech, so you can buy congressmen, senators, and much more. And the Supreme Court has ruled, not just said, but ruled, that buying politicians, or even the whole damn government, is free speech. Next, we get into the actual wording in the Constitution that the court incorrectly relied upon. And then we just may mention in passing the real language that they used. Stay tuned. Purchase the book now by clicking on the link in the description below.